Good morning, friends. Today I am going to discuss about the important organ of your body, that is pancreas. Pancreas is the very important organ in your body. Almost all the pancreas, about 95%, consist of exocrine tissue that produces pancreatic enzyme, which is responsible for, which is helping agent for digestion. The remaining tissue consists of endocrine cells called islet of Langerhans. These clusters of cells look like grapes and produce hormones that regulate blood sugar and regulate pancreatic secretion. So, before going to tell you what is the importance of pancreas in our body, I will tell slight about the pancreas structure. It divides into head, neck, body and tail, situated in the abdominal cavity nearby the stomach. So, as an exocrine gland, pancreatic juice goes to common bile duct, opens into common bile duct and then goes to duodenum, where it mixes with the food and help into the digestion. Now the other part is endocrine glands, islet of Langerhans. Here in islets of Langerhans divides into two parts, that is alpha cell of islet of Langerhans and beta cell of islet of Langerhans. Blood sugar regulation done by the pancreas. Alpha cell of islets of Langerhans produces one hormone called glucagon, which is responsible for raising your blood sugar level. And beta cell of islets of Langerhans produces one hormone called insulin hormone, which is responsible for decreasing the blood sugar level. When blood sugar level is increased in the blood, that condition known as diabetes mellitus. And when glucagon is less produced by alpha cell of islets of Langerhans, that condition is known as hypoglycemia. Hypo means below the normal, hyper means above the normal. So hyperglycemia, that is one we say diabetes mellitus. Carbohydrates, many types of carbohydrates you see, saccharides and all. You will find so many types of carbohydrates you are well aware of. Whatever the chapati, rice, in the form of carbohydrates we take. So, in the digestion, these carbohydrates break down and convert into the glucose mixed into the blood. So, in the blood, glucose is there how much glucose is present in the blood, that can be tested through blood sugar for fasting and PP, postprandial. So if anybody is having the symptoms like feeling thirsty, urination is more, feeling lethargic, tiredness, so we advise the patient to go for blood sugar level testing. And there we find that if blood sugar level is fasting is higher than 120 mg per 100 ml, and if it is more than 140 mg per ml, then we see that patient is suffering from diabetes mellitus. That means pancreas is producing lesser quantity of insulin when blood sugar is raised, we find. Fasting more than 120 almost, and postprandial more than 140 mg per ml, and this is 120 mg per ml. If it is more than this, then we say patient is suffering from diabetes mellitus. That means pancreas is producing either lesser quantity, or patient is taking more carbohydrates than the required, and insulin is less produced. Then we advise the patient to control the carbohydrates intake and shift into the protein diet. So that means whatever the insulin is produced into the beta cells of islets of Langerhans, that may regulate the blood sugar, and that blood sugar level may go down, and patient become alright. But even though some people they goes more than 200 mg, 300 per mg per ml, so that means raised blood sugar level we find, and we advise insulin is given in the unit formation, that is 5 units, 10 units, 15 units, 20 units before each meal, and patient is advised, that is insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, when the pancreas has stopped to produce insulin hormones, then condition arise insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. In that, patient is advised to go for taking insulin directly in the form of injection. Is available in the market in the form of units like 5 units, 10 units, 15 units, 20 units. It is regulated by the doctors, prescribed by the doctor as per the blood sugar level raised found. Now I will tell, if blood sugar level is controlled through the medicine, the metformin tablet, metformin and tablet Divanil is prescribed frequently to the patient who are not in insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. So diabetes is also a two type: insulin dependent diabetes mellitus and simple diabetes mellitus. So in our India, mostly the patients we find simple diabetes mellitus, and we prescribe metformin and Divanil tablets, and these doses are fixed or changed as per the when blood sugar level is tested. Then we prescribe the medicine as per the blood sugar level. What happened? The glucose convert into the glycogen and depends and deposit into the liver cell. Whenever we do the exercise or we don't take the carbohydrates, this glycogen again converts into the glucose and we get the energy. So in this manner we see that pancreas organ is important organ which regulates the blood sugar level in our body and helps into the digestion. So gentlemen, today I explained what's the function of your pancreas and how it is important organ for regulating blood sugar level in our body and working as exocrine glands and endocrine glands. In exocrine glands is help into the digestion. Many enzymes are produced in exocrine glands, part of the pancreas, and two hormones are produced by islets of Langerhans. One is glucagon, another is insulin hormone. Thank you very much being with me. This is the brief I have given you for the pancreas organ of the body. If you like this channel, kindly subscribe it, share it, and any other question if you want to know, you can give a ring on 790 5953 504. Mobile, again you can listen, 790 5953 504. If you face any kinds of problem in diabetes mellitus, you can ask me the question. I will be very much thankful to you, and keep glucometer in your house to measure the blood sugar level frequently. Otherwise, twice in a month you can go to doctor and measure through the blood sugar level, fasting and PP. Fasting, early in the morning without taking even water and tea. Go to doctor, they will take the sample, blood sample, and they will do the fasting sugar. And then they will advise you to take the breakfast comprises with the carbohydrates, another. Then wait for 2 hours and then take postprandial sample, blood sugar for postprandial sample, and after some time doctor will give you the report and you can come to know what's the blood sugar level is in the body. Thank you very much being with me. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.